En zo klonk het een paar uur geleden. Tineke Postma en Greg Osby, Sonic Hello. Dit is Where I Am From. Ja, en Tineke Postma, chameleon op de saxofoon van Nederlandse bodem, maar heel veel in Amerika. Vaste gast hier op het North Sea Jazz Festival. Heeft hier gespeeld bijvoorbeeld met haar eigen band of met de band van drumster Terry Lynn Carrington. Met bassiste Esperanza Spalding heeft ze hier ook gestaan. En zij is hier nu met een hele speciale gast, namelijk de Amerikaanse saxofonist Greg Osby. 50 plus, maar als je naar zijn biografie kijkt, echt een waanzinnige veteraan. Stapels platen heeft die man gemaakt. En nu dus samen een album, Sonic Hello. Greg Osby, Tineke Postma, van harte welkom.
Dankjewel.
Thank you.
Mr. Osby, you were just performing a trick with a handkerchief in front of the window.
Yes, I was paying tribute to the country that I'm in and the level of permissiveness here. I was seeing if I could pick up a couple of extra pieces of money.
Oh, okay. And did you think you succeeded?
No, nobody wanted me.
Well, Tineke wants you.
Definitely.
Yes.
I already have him.
You already have him. You recorded the album Sonic Hello.
Halo.
Oh, Sonic Halo, excuse me. It was a crowdfunding project and you gathered a lot of money. And Tineke, for the people who don't know Greg Osby, can you introduce him?
Greg Osby is like a legend on the alto saxophone and soprano. He has made like over 15 records for Blue Note. We worked with Herbie Hancock, with everyone. I mean, he's been an amazing inspiration and mentor for some generations, alto saxophone players, but like musicians in general. And he continues to be. I mean,
do you remember the first time you heard him?
Yes. Well, I heard him on a record of Jim Hall called
The
By
guitar player?
Arrangements. It was beautiful. And then I heard him at the BIM House in Amsterdam, like 15 years ago, 10 years ago. And I was totally impressed, and I just didn't understand what he was doing. I was like, I just love it, but I have no clue what's going on.
What were you doing, Greg?
I was doing my thing, as they say. Just trying to express myself in a way that I consider appropriate and personal, and try to develop a voice and a sound that detailed how I see the world and how I think music should sound.
And how should music sound?
It should sound personal. It should sound current, and it should be individualized. It should be conceptual and full of humanity.
And Tineke, I read in the interview that Greg Osby's playing changed your playing dramatically.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in New York, we started to get together, and I had lessons from Greg, and we talked a lot about music, about life, about how he sees things, and it just really opened up my vision musically and on a human level. So it really opened up everything.
And do you remember, Greg, the first time you saw Tineke?
Yes, I think at a jazz festival in Mexico.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
And you were stunned by her blue eyes and her blonde hair.
Well, she was kind of far away, but I was more stunned by how she sounded. I mean, I was like, who's this blonde person, playing in a way that it appealed to me. It was very personal. And I couldn't put my finger on her influences, so automatically that got my attention.
That's funny, because you were one of them.
But
the influences.
But back in the day, I was more traditional, in a way. I mean, yeah.
I won't say traditional, but certainly different than it is now.
Sonic Halo, the album you did together, 2 alto saxophones. That's not very common. Do you like it? 2 alto saxophones, Greg?
That was the whole point.
The whole point of wanting to do it?
The whole point of doing the concept of the recording. There have been a lot of pairings, in the history of the music. Lots of tenor saxophone players play together, or maybe tenor and alto or something. We played on some of these pieces 2 altos and sometimes 2 sopranos, and then 1 of each. So we are able to change the color of the voice, the trajectory of our mission sonically. So.
That's why it's called Sonic Halo.
Absolutely.
We're going to listen to another piece, Pleasant Affliction.
Yes.
What's the story behind this song, Tineke?
Well, the title is a little suggestive, but that's not like what it's about. Actually, it's about like a rhythm and the melody are not like I don't know. What should I say? Like
help her, Greg.
Well, the way I wrote it was like I had this groove bass line, and then I wanted like the drummer to play in a completely different tempo and rhythm over it, and so that changes like it creates some kind of friction, and that's what that was the idea.
Tineke Postma, Greg Osby, thank you very much for being here, and this is how you guys sounded earlier today.